yet another episode of the Otaku Clubhouse podcast. I'm Super Incognito, joined as always by Akumaso.
Hello.
Kaiser the Final Brave.
You know what? I really want to know how come every time y'all introduce me, I'm always the last one.
Alphabet.
All right.
I shut him down instantly.
All right. Well, let's just get this out here. Do you want to start on a high note or on a somber note?
I want to be upset.
All right. Well, I guess get your little giggles out the way. Rest in peace to Stan Lee's wife, who recently passed away. Very tragic, but she lived a long life.
How is it tragic when you die of old age?
It's still sad because you're
Don't
the
make me
man's
laugh
by
about
himself.
this.
Come on.
God, you know you're gonna die in Stan Lee's lifetime anyway, so at least give your condolences to the man.
I mean, yeah, I'm saying, but like you saying, like it's a tragedy. Like, no, that's just the nature of life. That's like it's gonna happen to everybody. Like, hopefully, they live a long. What?
Spoilers, bruh.
You niggas are playing this off as a joke. God damn.
I'm
That's
not
a fucking
playing it off as a
respect.
joke. I'm not. This is just Felix being a fucking sociopath.
What?
God. You're playing this off as a joke.
I was the one
Seriously.
who wanted to
Off
just.
as a joke.
Okay. Well.
Seriously though, thoughts go out to Stan Lee. We hope you're feeling better. I'm not good at this stuff. I'm not good at this stuff.
None of
I'm
us
not good
are
at
apparently.
that.
But
Yeah.
Let's move on.
well, yeah,
Please.
this,
It's embarrassing
something
me.
a little bit more optimistic. Or not optimistic, I should say more upbeat. So our boy Terry Crews finally got in Overwatch.
It's not
Is it
Terry.
Terry
It's not.
Crews? I thought like he wasn't
No.
voicing him.
No, it's not Terry Crews, but it might as well be.
It's you know what it was? Blizzard was like, damn, we've never actually seen a black person up close. We need to bring in a black person. Get Terry Crews in here. So they just copied they just copied what Terry Crews looked like and put him into the game.
Yeah, and Doomfist kind of looks like that guy from that Sup Krillin picture. I just wanted to point that out in case nobody else noticed it. But yeah, another Overwatch character who is diverse, to say it.
It's all right. I want to say this because straight up, I like Doomfist. All right, let me get that. Let me preface this by saying I think Doomfist looks fucking cool.
Definitely.
Think his intro cinematic.
Awesome.
I think his intro cinematic where he's beating the shit out of Genji and Tracer and Winston is fucking cool too. But come on, really? Another huge bald black dude, huh?
Well, we already have Lucio, who's like a fucking faggot. Oh, I can't say that. Fuck it.
My point is another big, large, bald black man, huh? So
That sounds like an
we
average
could
black man.
so we just put Luke Cage in another costume, huh?
I mean,
Well, I mean, what else are they gonna do? You can't. The thing is, you have to make black characters a certain way, or else the fucking black
how about
police
like
will
a medium
fucking.
build black guy with like a pseudo light complexion, and he has like a normal haircut, like a fade or a fucking Caesar or something.
What are you talking about? We have that in Detroit.
First of all, don't nobody want to play as no light skinned pussy nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, there goes those black police you were talking about.
What? No. I'm talking about the ones who will be offended if like you make a black character who's like too light skinned, or you make one that has hair that they don't like. It's fucking.
Or if you make well, to be fair though,
Well, I've never seen a
fair,
black
lot of
character
black-
with like normal hair, like a fucking like waves or fucking in a game.
or just regular hair, or hell, there are actually black people out there who just have fucking like hair that just looks like hair, and they have designs and shit cut into them. That's actually something black people do pretty often.
You know what game has this?
Listening.
Tekken.
You're right.
What are you talking about? I've never once seen a single Tekken. Oh wait. Oh, there's that. Oh, and then there's that. Whoa.
Don't mention
oh.
Tekken.
It's a lot
You know
of
what?
Mention Tekken.
I fucking don't. I like Tekken's characters. I've said this before.
Like Harada is a good game director, and the people who work for him, for Tekken and for Soul Calibur, are good character designers. And
yeah.
Well, I'll say they were, because, like, after, like, Tekken 5, the characters just became kind of garbage.
Just their outfits.
Like, aside from Fang Wei, like...
What are you talking about? Lars is fine, except for his hair.
His outfit is fucking chewing as fuck, my nigga.
I know, but that's kind of the appeal of, like, the after Tekken 5 characters. The fact that they're fucking just anime.
No, because they were always anime. I don't know where this meme comes from, where... characters.
Yeah, but they're more so.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Look at Jen.
All I know is
become synonymous with fucking dumb bullshit.
All I know is, hey, look. All I know is there's some idiots out there who think that, like, who will actually go out and say, "Oh, these characters don't fit into the Tekken mold," and it's like. They don't fit into the Tekken mold where there's fucking raptors and boxing kangaroos and literal robots.
I think when somebody says that about a character like Josie
there's some people out there.
What's his name? Serene? Whatever.
Sure.
No, it's Shaheen.
And who's that girl who wears her fucking thong above her pant line so you can see that she's a thought?
Yeah,
they're just saying it because they're new and they didn't get used to it. I'm not sure there's somebody out there who said Steve Fox doesn't fit the Tekken aesthetic when Tekken 4 came out, and that person was retarded, so...
Some people thought Steve Fox was a Super Saiyan.
How is that?
Those people were pretty smart.
You get that Super Saiyan damage. Anyway.
But... we were talking about black characters. Is it just me, or has there been a lot of those lately?
Yeah.
Or more specifically, brown characters, like all over the course of a few days. Because when Doomfist was actually revealed, I have to look this up, but I think that it might have been Fried Chicken Day. National
and you
Fried
know
Chicken
who else
Day?
was revealed is the girl from Splatoon, who was also black. It really makes you think, huh? On the same day? Really? God.
On the same day?
I don't think National Blizzard and Nintendo are in collusion or anything, but just the old noggin.
I mean, you gotta celebrate Black Heritage.
Well, to be fair, straight up, ever since Kimishima took over, there's been a lot of brown. There's been a lot of brown going around.
I can't say if this is like intentional or if it's just a coincidence, but ever since he took over, there's been a lot more, sexy. Well, I'm not gonna say this about Splatoon, but there's been a lot more sexy characters, like
a lot more bosomy
like
brown
Zelda,
women,
like the girls from ARMS. Yep.
Well, straight up, the one octopus, because she's not a squid. The octopus girl from Splatoon, she has zip down, and there's a lot of cleavage.
Akuma, you're gonna have to tell me about this because I'm not familiar with the Splatoon lore, but apparently it's pretty deep, and there are some people out there who are just like, well, according to the first Splatoon game, the Octolings were banished underground. So what the hell is this? What Black Octopus doing as a pop-up?
That is, it's dumb because everything has to have lore now.
Yes, everything, even
these fucking games that are actually made for children.
It was literally made for children to be able to play third-person shooters, but whatever.
But so the Splatoon Direct happened, and it was a pretty decent Direct. I mean, if you care about Splatoon that much, I actually didn't give enough of a shit to watch it because it was like, it's Splatoon, I'm gonna buy it regardless. And then I checked my Twitter, and it was full of pictures of this girl. Like every single girl with a slight tan was like, I found somebody I can finally cosplay.
Nah, you can't. You're 500 pounds too much for it.
Don't be mean. That's not true.
That's not mean. That's just the truth.
Come on.
Well,
come Anyway, but yeah, the Splatoon Direct happened. It was just them saying, "Hey, look, the game is coming out in like a few days." And it's like, you don't even have to tell anybody. This is probably going to be the best thing you've had, the best-selling thing you had on the console. Do I even like? I'm sorry, there's just not really much to say about it. It was Splatoon. I mean, there's going to be nothing, but there's going to be tons of porn of these two characters now. They decided that, oh, let's add more to the lore, which this is a terrible idea because it's a game made for children.
So is Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, that's literally not for children. Children just attach themselves to it. Complete difference. Whatever.
But then again, that's all due to Let's Play culture, which there are certain people who put in a lot of work in their Let's Plays, which I'll give them credit. Some people put in a lot of work in editing those videos, and it really shows. I blame
Markiplier and Jacksepticeye for why. I'm not saying they're negative. I'm just blaming them for why kids love Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah. Speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's, let's talk about Great Balls of Fire.
That was not that doesn't even. There is no transition there.
I mean, if you really think about it.
Yeah, when you think about it, isn't Roman Reigns basically Five Nights at Freddy's? Because no matter how much you try to get rid of him, he just keeps popping up more and more.
I don't know. Is this true or not, Felix? I forgot to ask, but did the new Five Nights at Freddy's get canceled or something?
The movie? I don't know.
Like the game.
Oh God, you reminded me. There's gonna be a movie.
Moving on.
Why?
But I don't know about the game. I haven't been keeping up. You want to know all about Five Nights at Freddy's? Just subscribe to Game Theory. Let me stop.
What are you doing?
Well, we're on the topic of Great Balls of Fire, which, as of the time of this recording, is going to happen in a few hours. So we can just talk about
in a couple hours
what we want to see, and hopefully what will happen. Because if we can predict shit, that will make us Nostradamuses.
What?
I like to see AJ lose the fucking title that he won at a house show.
This is a Raw pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that happened at a Raw house show.
So the Madison Square Garden WWE house show happened, and Madison Square Garden is a big deal for WWE. They have like rehearsed performances not rehearsed, like they have special performances because everybody knows wrestling is staged, whatever, blah blah blah. But they have like shit where like all the women's Raw division comes out and they start twerking and dancing in sync while they wrestle, which
hang on, I don't think that happened.
You don't think? Look at some of those Instagram clips that people recorded, but they were fucking dancing. But
shoot, I guess I should look at this now.
Yeah, AJ Styles won the U.S. Championship against Kevin Owens in a house show, in a non-recorded house show.
So
that's so trash.
That basically says to me, as a person who actually tunes into SmackDown almost every week, that don't worry, don't fucking get invested. What the fuck?
I think
I'm actually really upset about that. What they want you to
think is, well, in WWE, there is no such thing as an unimportant match. Title transfers can happen at any time, any place. But
yeah, I understand that, but
it doesn't make sense.
You know what? That's actually
because
fine.
Last week AJ won a battle royale to become the #1 contender at Battleground against whoever's the current U.S. champion. And right now, he's the current U.S. champion. So is he going to wrestle himself?
Are you telling me that an AJ Styles versus AJ Styles for the United States champion wouldn't be good? Meltzer would lose his fucking mind.
It would be a 9-star match.
Well, considering the fact that he just gives out them 5-star matches. No, he gives out 6-star matches.
I don't understand.
He would give out a 6-star match if it was Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada versus Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada.
Damn, that sounds like back in the day when you would play Like one of those wrestling games back in the day, and everybody just wanted to play like Rock and Stone Cold.
So you just played as them.
So you would just have Rock versus Rock and Stone Cold versus Stone Cold, and then Chris Benoit would break into the ring for some reason.
I hated that glitch because there was a glitch in one of those games that just made people randomly jump in, and whatever. Back on topic.
So
Great Balls of Fire.
So Great Balls of Fire. The first match is actually going to be Neville and Akira Tozawa because it's on the fucking pre-show.
Akira's going to win this. Neville has been the king of the Cruiserweights for like 6 months now. Yeah, Akira's going to win this.
No, it's actually, I think, has it almost been a year now? Because
it
happened
in January.
at the last Royal Rumble.
He won the Cruiserweight Championship in January, and he's been undefeated in title matches since then. So, the king.
Well, no, he's been defeated by somebody, but that somebody doesn't exist
I guess we gotta
anymore.
mention this now, too. At least all these are naturally running into each other. Austin Aries left WWE. Like, no joke. Like, he actually left.
Nothing of value was lost.
Yeah, and the reason, to be honest, so I heard Meltzer talking about it, and he made a lot of sense. The thing is, Austin Aries has always been like, he was very upset with the way he was being booked because he was losing the Neville, and it's not the fact that it was losing the Neville. It was the fact that he kept losing and losing and losing, and then he was out of the title picture. And then he was like, well, what am I going to do now? And then they were going to put him in, like, comedy shit. And he was like, I'm not down for that. And he was like, either give me something to do or I'm leaving. And they couldn't give him anything else. He was like, all right, I'm gone.
Damn.
Yeah,
because the thing is, and this was said by Meltzer, Austin Aries knows he's good. And he will not accept anything less than what he thinks he is owed. And he thought that the thing is they're not treating the cruiserweights with any respect on there. And he thought the only way he was going to get any respect is if he was in the title picture. And if he wasn't in the title picture, he was like, I'm not. I can literally go anywhere else. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Well, WWE only because of the nature of the cruiserweight division. And the fact that there's only one title, and there's like fucking bootleg Alicia Fox as the Intercontinental title, because there's only one title, only like 3 or 4 people can ever be relevant at any time, and especially because 205 Live is only an hour-long show, and it's at the end of SmackDown when the crowds are dead, and it's WWE Network only, so not everybody's going to be watching in the first place. So they just need to change the time slot or something.
They need to change the time slot. They need to have real feuds that aren't just about Noam Dar fighting Cedric. Because don't get me wrong, I like those two a lot. They're fucking great. But they're almost fighting for no reason because Noam Dar is just like, oh, well, I can't even do his accent.
It's weird. It's a weird one.
Yeah. Oh, well, Cedric, you're trying to do something with my girlfriend that you keep saying I'm not interested in. Go away. I hate you. I don't like you. It doesn't make any sense
whatsoever.
Just let them. What they need, Noam Dar and Cedric need to have like a 20-minute match or like a 30-minute match. It needs to just be the blow-off. It needs to be those two going all out completely, and that'll be a great. And it didn't make any sense
when Rich Swann was getting into it too. It was like, you were fucking with my boy Cedric, so I fucked with you for like 2 months.
Well, no, it made perfect sense because Vince was like, oh, well, we lost the one black guy. Where's the other one?
Swan dances into the office. I'm here, boss. Hello, my baby. Hello, my
Don't do that. Rich Swann is fucking great too. He's great. He just has to dance everywhere he goes. Can you handle this? Can you handle this? Can you handle this? Anyway, Akira Tozawa and Neville. It'll be a great fucking match.
My money's on Tozawa.
I can't wait for Neville to win. I gotta say, it's gonna be Neville because his title is. He's never gonna lose that title on a pre-show match. If he did, I'd be. Then again, he's fucking AJ Styles wins on an untelevised match. I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore.
I don't know why y'all have faith in WWE anymore.
I don't. That's why I'm saying Akira.
I'm just pissed. But then there's also going to be, I don't know what else is going to be on the pre-show, so I'll just go by matches in order of what I think is important. So then next would be Miz versus Dean Ambrose for the 908,008 billionth time.
Clean. He's not gonna win clean. He's gonna win dirty as fuck.
Yeah, Miz win because Dean, that title doesn't do anything for him. It doesn't make him feel any more of a threat or anything. He needs to move. Both of them need to move on to something else.
Miz and Dean put out good matches, but they've just done it so many times that nobody cares.
Yeah, no, they both done a lot of very decent matches. There's some of the better matches that Dean has had in a while, but it's like, unless Dean doesn't really work unless he has somebody good to play off of, like AJ or admittedly Miz.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that eventually Dean will get done with this feud. Roman will get done with his fucking Strowman feud, and the Bray Wyatt, and fucking oh god, I forgot his name because he's so irrelevant lately.
Ref Solins.
Seth Rollins will. That will. It's not even interesting. I think they have a match at Great Balls of Fire, but I don't even care.
Yeah, they do. They do, and it's.
Ugh. But I think those.
Let's talk about that after.
I think those three are gonna finish their fucking programs, and then they're gonna have nothing to do, and then they're just like, hey, wait, they're all on Raw right now. They're all faces right now. Why don't we just put the show back together? Fuck.
Well, no. Well,
what point?
Because having a faction is a draw.
That and the fact. Well, no, you got to remember, Vince hates factions. But it's not just that. It's also the fact that this is how I see the Vince sees it. So I'm just assuming Vince sees it as, oh well, Seth is a great worker, so we're gonna put him on the front of WWE 2K18 because people like him. But Roman is our boy. And then we also have this guy who is somewhat popular, and I don't know why. But Roman is our boy. So they're not going to get them back. They're not going to get them back
Seth
together.
Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. Who in the world thinks that Bray Wyatt could possibly win this? Nobody.
If you want to know what I feel, if Bray Wyatt did win this, that would actually be bad for Seth, because he'd be losing to Bray Wyatt.
If Bray Wyatt loses, it's bad for Bray Wyatt because he talks shit again and then loses again.
Somebody looked it up. Bray has less than a 30% win ratio.
Bray Wyatt is a fucking jobber.
He is, and it's terrible because he should be better.
Jobbers seem to get a lot of favorable treatment.
He was
nowadays.
the WWE champion for 2 weeks.
He was the WWE champion in a match with AJ Styles and John Cena. He pinned AJ Styles twice. He pinned AJ and John because he had a match. He had a triple threat match the next night with AJ and John, and he was in the Elimination Chamber with them.
Got to push for half a second.
But nope.
Got to give it to our boy. He's in that place again. He's in that place.
He said, "Oh my gosh, he's in that place. He's currently in that place. He's going to that place. Oh my God, the DT."
Okay, next match.
You do realize that at this rate, we could never meet Randy Orton in real life, right?
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't want to. He'd probably just attack me for some reason.
I'm kind of a fan of his, but I don't want to meet him.
The tag team match between
anyway,
the Hardys and Cesaro. Seen it 3 times now.
It'll probably be a decent match, though. I mean, I don't know where Jeff will jump off of. Probably the Titantron or something. But
break the Hardys in this match. They never will. I'm saying it now.
Who cares about this feud? The Hardys are involved in a much more interesting feud. The Hardys versus the newly christened Global Force Wrestling.
What the fuck is Global Force Wrestling?
That is. Jeff Jarrett got rid of TNA. It's no longer called TNA at all. It's been absorbed into his other promotion, Global Force Wrestling.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Impact is just it's just a show. It's just like SmackDown or Raw. It's just called Impact. That's a show.
Damn.
So, yeah, I'm going with on this. I'm going with Shimaro because they can't.
All right. How about what's the next match? Is it gonna be
Alexa and Sasha?
Sasha's gonna win this.
No. Before that, but yeah. Let's talk about that. No, Alexa's gonna win.
I don't think she's gonna
they're
win
taking
clean.
the title away from her.
I think she's gonna get interference from like Nia Jax.
Yeah, and I actually, you know what I think's gonna happen? I think she's gonna get interference from Nia Jax. I think this is gonna lead to the Sasha Banks heel turn because I think she's gonna get interference. I think Bayley's gonna come out and be like, "Oh, let me help you, Sasha," and something's gonna happen. Bayley's like gonna hit Alexa, or she's gonna hit she's gonna like hit Alexa or something, and get disqualified, and Sasha's gonna get mad. Then the next night she's gonna be like, "Oh, what did you do? Why did you do that?" And she's gonna be like, "Oh, well, don't worry about it." Then Sasha's gonna turn on her. I'm calling it because if they don't do it now, I don't know when they are.
All right, how about our boy Open Hand Slap versus Braun Strowman? Why is it? I get like briefly. Why is one of Roman's signature moves
an open hand slap?
How does he think that looks cool?
Because Roman Reigns, he thinks everything he does.
No, it's not even him. It really is Vince. But look. I've said this before, and there are people who will back me up on this. Roman has been pretty good this year, in terms of.
He has been. He's been better than he. Well, yeah. Post WrestleMania, Roman has been better than he was. I would say pre WrestleMania, Roman was still a fucking nerd. Fuck.
Tater tots, suffering such bad. I'm never gonna let him let it down. It's one of the worst, a couple of the worst promos I've ever heard. Keep this man away from the mic.
I think Roman's gonna win, and the reason is because he's got to go on to face the winner of the next match, which is Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe.
If by some miracle Joe wins, that would be very interesting. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep the belt on a part-timer.
So sources have indicated that they want to move they being WWE, and more specifically Vince, wants to move the Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar match forward and drop it in SummerSlam. Why? I don't know, but
I know why. It's because people were already getting pissed off that the main event for WrestleMania 2018 was already predetermined and it was going to be Roman Reigns. So they were like, fuck that.
What?
We'll just have a match in the summer.
What, you mean you have a problem with Roman Reigns main eventing 4 WrestleManias in a row? 4?
I'm just saying, if New Orleans were to sink further into below the sea level because of all the salt that accumulates at WrestleMania, there's a pretty clear and evident reason why.
God, I don't like. I'm probably the one person in here who doesn't hate Roman.
Because you're a fucking mark.
Anyway, I'm probably the one person in here who doesn't hate Roman, but stop having him main event WrestleMania. Like, what are you doing? Why do you think this is a good idea to have the guy who everybody is already like, we're sick of having this guy? There's no way that Vince doesn't realize that people are sick of having him shoved down their throats at this point. I mean, even Roman himself is like, I think I've been main eventing WrestleMania too long. I think people don't like me. He knows it.
He knows it.
Come on.
Come
on, Vince.
He loves it. He loves the attention.
No.
I guess that's her. Oh yeah. We forgot. Enzo is gonna face Big Cass.
You mean Enzo is gonna get his ass kicked by Big Cass in like 2 seconds?
Yeah, definitely.
Lord Enzo's rise.
Yeah, I'm sure Enzo is gonna hit. God, that match is probably gonna be bad.
Oh, and is Goldust gonna face R-Truth or not?
No,
or are they gonna save that?
No. Why would you allow fucking mid-carders to have a chance to be on a pay-per-view? Come on.
Because R-Truth is fucking... He's just gonna come out there with a fucking angry version of his rap. I told all you niggas that I'm gonna kill Goldust. I don't rust. I'm old as fuck. What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, I really hope that was off the dome, because that was alright.
It was.
Alright, I see.
Don't give WWE more ideas. Anyway, so speaking of shitty ideas, let's talk about RWBY Season 5, Volume 5, whatever the fuck they want to call it.
Who's still watching this? Like, it was shit since... It was shit since Season 1. They ruined the only good character in, like, the last season.
They ruined 2 of the only good characters.
Wait, who are the
And they're trying to kill off the 3rd. They killed Pyrrha, first of all, which I think was a massive waste. They ruined Yang.
Yang wasn't a good character.
Like, absolutely.
Contrarian.
RWBY is still uninterested.
That's never changed.
They made Son a fucking autist.
Again, I still stand by the fact that he already was.
No, he was cool. He was cool, and then they made him a nerd.
None of the characters were cool. The 2 best written characters on there are fucking busy off doing literally pointless things, being Yang and Weiss. Weiss is busy.
Off that one guy.
My daddy doesn't want me to be a soldier.
Oh yeah, and Cinder is just like retarded.
I can't speak.
I wonder how the voice actress feels knowing that her entire role in the whole season was...
Well, she's getting paid to do...
But they could keep paying fucking Yuri Lowenthal
to show up and say 3 lines per episode in fucking, like... God, okay. Here's the thing. We're not big fans of RWBY, can you tell? But we keep watching.
We're like ironic fans. We're like haters. Oh shit.
I don't even know how to really feel about RWBY, because like you can say to me, "Oh, well, you couldn't do better." And the thing is, to be honest, I really think that in terms of writing a story, I think I could.
Well,
I'd go out to say that in terms of writing, I think I probably could, actually.
Hard disagree.
In my opinion, I don't think RWBY is like bottom of the barrel, because we've seen the bottom of the barrel. We've seen other American anime made projects that
like
were garbage.
Come on. I wouldn't say that was terrible.
Why are you lying to me? Don't lie to your friends.
I was just saying that I can't say that it's terrible because I gave up past season 1, so I can't say.
Like, what was that one thing that had like a pilot episode and there was like way too much shit happening?
That fake anime.
Yeah,
I forget.
They had too many characters.
Wait.
And then there was another one which was clearly a RWBY ripoff, but like 5 frames per second. God. And
then there was what? Oh, you're talking about what Misty Cronexia was trying to make, right?
Yes.
And this isn't even to shit talk him, but it's to shit talk the animation company that fucking picked it up, because he didn't know, admittedly, but they were like some kind of Chinese scammers or something. No, they were like Indonesian scammers, not even Chinese scammers.
Oh, that's worse.
So, yeah, they picked it up. They picked up the license from him, and he has to let them go ahead and do whatever they want because they have the license for it.
Jeez.
Don't sign contracts without reading them, kids.
I just think RWBY has like, and this is credit to Montion, bless his soul, but he had interesting character designs.
Yeah,
that made you want to watch them do stuff. But with Rooster Teeth, really, I think the voice actress for RWBY still fucking sucks. And What more can I say that hasn't been said at this point already?
That maybe if they let the character designers go somewhere else and work on a project with somebody who knew how to write really well, it would probably end up would be pretty damn good.
I disagree because the character designs aren't even really that good.
I think the character designs are great.
Mouth.
I disagree.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, first
it's
of all,
the best part of the show.
No. Look at like RWBY. Like RWBY looks like trash.
RWBY's season 4 outfit is.
She's 14.
Whatever.
Degenerates.
I think all the designs are pretty decent. I think the season 2 outfits are actually worse. Except for RWBY's. For RWBY's. I think RWBY's season 2 outfit is better. I think that Weiss's season 2 outfit is looking just like, she looks like just a secretary. Blake's, she just got a little jacket, and Yang, it's like, I don't even want to get into Yang. Yang's character has fallen completely apart, and this is from somebody who usually likes seeing characters go through a lot of bad shit in order to get what they deserve. But like, her entire character arc has fallen into the fucking tube. It was
pretty bad.
Let's not develop a character for 3 seasons. Oh my God, there's development. Oh, it's over.
It's not even real development because it's like, why? There's no reason for her to be acting all sad and shit when like her fucking friends needed her. It's fucking.
It wasn't her fault. She wasn't
really that type of character to begin with.
I mean, if it was a fucking Yang or something, if it was.
Come on now.
Oh, okay.
But get it together.
Really, if it was something like the dude cut off her arm and then was fucking sitting there, grinding his sword into her fucking arm or something, or maybe if it was like she just got completely one-sided, no fucking chance of standing up, got her fucking teeth kicked in, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I can understand this. She was cocky, but
I mean, she came off the hype of beating Tifa in the death battle. Got a reality check. Oh man!
If you really want to find out more about how we feel, tune in to our shit talking RWBY cast, which will be happening after every single episode of RWBY.
Stop it!
No. Let me not promise something that I'm not willing. Yeah, I am not prepared for that, especially considering the fact that I actually like a lot of Rooster Teeth's content.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I like a lot of Rooster Teeth's content.
The Teeth is trash.
Going back to the idea of character designs being interesting, even though the story may not be. So, the Danganronpa director and creator, Kodaka, recently said that if he ever revisits the franchise, he would like to make a fighting game.
Give me a second.
With all the characters.
Give me a second. Hang on. I'm
back.
What the fuck?
That was me throwing up.
I want to apologize.
That's not even the worst idea you can do with Danganronpa.
Yeah, that's not the worst idea. I'm sorry.
The worst idea you could do is make an anime.
It's a terrible idea. It's not even like Persona. At least with Persona, you can say that they have weapons.
No.
It definitely is.
Power levels for the characters is insanely high.
Are you saying that you were complaining about how there should be a fighting game with Nagisa and the main character from fucking 2?
No.
I would say there should be a fighting game.
Actually,
with,
the main character from 2 would fit.
My nigga Ogami and
Kiyotaka.
Yeah, Kiyotaka.
They're gonna have the main characters in it too, and it doesn't make any sense for there to be a fighting game. It doesn't.
It does. It's like Persona. Well,
I
remember distinctly you complaining about how their talents made them into battle shonen characters at one point. Well, why not take that and further escalate it and just put it in a fighting game?
Because there's too many characters who are popular who couldn't be in a fighting game. How the hell is Nagisa? How the hell is Aoi gonna fight? How the hell is Junko gonna fight?
First of all, Junko is a fucking epic random crazy.
Junko will be a mix of Joker and Harley Quinn from Injustice. I can already see it.
And the little girl who plays the Chiaki. I think this Chiaki, the one who plays the
Chiaki will just be fighting game references.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it's gonna be though. What about like Nagisa and the other dude?
Nagisa is gonna.
You keep saying.
Wait, doesn't Nagisa have the Nagisa evil super mode?
I honestly don't.
Wait, who is Nagisa?
He's saying Nagisa, but Nagisa is
the main characters are so forgettable that I keep forgetting what their fucking names are.
No, are you talking about
Nagito, yeah. Komaeda?
I honestly, the main character from the first game. I'm sorry. The characters, the main
Makoto
characters,
Naegi.
Completely boring that I can't remember.
He could be because he's like the ultimate lucky student, right? Plus he's the protagonist. He can have the truth, but like Phoenix Wright, basically from Marvel 3.
No. Felix, I'm glad you brought that up. Who was the nigga who was saying that he wanted Phoenix Wright in Marvel so badly? Who was the one saying
I don't know. I don't know who was the one who played him.
Okay.
But if you listeners don't know, Kuma was a big advocate for Phoenix Wright.
I was saying this because I was thinking, it's so stupid. There's no way they could possibly actually.
Revisionist history.
Wow, you have no proof. You have no proof. Where is your proof?
It's okay when
if you do not have the proof, then you do not have the pudding.
What?
The proofs and
anyway,
the moral of the story.
There's certain characters you can. Of course, they have to add the main characters. The main character from Danganronpa 1 and 2, and even from what is it called? Ultra Despair Girls. They can all work in different ways. Makoto Naegi could be like the Phoenix Wright type character. Hajime Hinata can be whatever the fuck you want, really. He could be like the Ryu, because of his fucking spoiler mode. And then Kumaru, she has a gun, so she could just be like a shooting type character. And then you have the obvious choices like Sakura from the first game, who's literally a fighting game character already. The dude with the baseball bat, Leon. Of course, you have to have Junko in. You could have Monokuma as a character. You can have
Kiyotaka and Ogami.
Yeah, you can have Gundam from the second game.
I just think that Danganronpa should stick to what they know.
What do they know?
They clearly don't know what they know. They don't know what they know.
They're shit. They should just stick to making those fucking. They need to just stick to making fucking Vita games.
I disagree, because Danganronpa's writing is garbage.
Because Kodaka's ran out of ththings to make twists for. Because
maybe he should make a different series.
He should. When Danganronpa V3 gets localized and it comes out, I think in September. And Akuma's not gonna be here, but when it comes out, we're gonna see the reactions. It's gonna be just like Zero Time Dilemma. I think the blowback is gonna be the exact same because
one of the worst endings of all time.
Danganronpa 3, it will be a very similar situation. I'm telling you, and not to get into spoilers or anything because the game isn't out yet, but Japanese people have played it, translated it, talked about how much they hated it, so we'll see.
You should just work.
We're almost about done here.
Just work on a new series. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I'll complain about that some other time. Complain about Crash Bandicoot while I fucking drill a fucking screw into my head.
I'm not gonna complain about Crash Bandicoot. You know what I want to complain about?
What?
Gundam Versus, Don't get me wrong. The game is good.
That's not complaining, you fucking...
Alright, no. Let me finish.
The game is good.
The game is good. But somehow they allowed fucking Planet of the Apes, Caesar, Gorillas start fucking playing this game when they put Barbados in. These niggas mashing triangle, just sitting there, hitting the button. Unga. Want combo.
They want to emulate the Mikazuki experience,
Like, these niggas will just boost dash all over the screen, mashing triangle, and somehow it works. Niggas don't know what neutral game is. They just do it.
So, I'm guessing you're enjoying the game.
Yeah, the game is good. It's good. It's fun. Good netcode. Very good netcode, actually.
So,
The
so would
only
you
thing,
give
like,
it?
the roster is kind of lame, but, like,
So
the characters at the end make up.
DLC.
It's pretty good.
it is Namco. Fucking get ready for the DLC train. You'll have all the mobile suits you want by the end. Just gotta fork over that sweet green.
2 years from now.
3 years from now.
Ugh.
It's Namco. They're gonna fucking dribble it out just like Blizzard. Anyway.
I think we should, wait. Since you mentioned Gundam anyways, we recently finished Zeta Gundam. Well, these niggas rewatched it. I watched it for the first time, so let me give my quick review of it. I rated Autistic out of Child.
Out of Child?
Yeah.
Okay.
I give it a thumbs up. I recommend it to anybody who hasn't watched it. But just keep in mind that you're going to get extremely mad from certain characters. Mainly the cyber new types. Fucking my boy Katz.
You talking about?
I can't believe.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I can't. It's 30 years old. I gotta spoil it.
Spoiler warning for any true
It's 30 years
true
old.
Gundam fans who
Katz
want to watch Zeta.
Was fucking. He was mad. The girl he had a crush on died. He was going out for revenge. He got some good hits in. He saved the main character. He saved Fa. He was going in. Niggas was like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you, Cass." Pew pew. This nigga was dodging without looking. This nigga was talking mad shit. It's like, yeah, I'm Cass, nigga. You can't touch me. You know why? And he flies into a fucking asteroid and dies. Ooh. This is the most retarded fucking idiot I've ever seen.
Of all the ways to fucking go out. Oh my god. It's so bad. Like, come on, G.
This man, if he was just looking forward, he would still be alive.
He would be the most baller shit talker ever, yo.
He was going in, he was like, take down the Titans, take down Neo Zeon. I got boom. Got hit with that fresh, not paying attention.
Also, I don't know if this is like a flaw or something. Your mileage may vary, but it became very fucking weird at the end. Like, there was some like, Gundam is usually rooted within the physics that they set up from the beginning, but then there was some fucking new type anime shonen power up bullshit that I don't understand, and I don't think I'll ever understand, and they'll never get into. Like, nigga had barriers made out of his fucking new type energy. What?
Well, in terms of new types, like, there's a really steep climb from Zeta to Double Zeta, and then after that it sort of tapers off until the end of Char's counterattack, and that's pretty much the pinnacle of, like, the new type shit is in Zeta and Double Zeta. You get some pretty powerful stuff in the later series and like some of the movies, but it doesn't get anywhere near as powerful as like the fucking Wave Rider crash at the end of Zeta.
But I don't understand how there's a Char counterattack when he clearly died at the end of Zeta.
You're talking about he escaped. Makes perfect sense for him to have escaped.
Okay. Well, just like Char and all cool characters, this podcast must come to an end. So, any last words?
Yeah, I got one.
Don't say it.
What? What did you think I was gonna say?
Something that doesn't belong to you.
His catchphrase.
Oh yeah, I definitely was. Fuck the best friends.
Delete this immediately.
Delete this immediately.
That's all. That's all I have to say.
Stop it. Goodbye, everyone. Have a nice day, and I hope you tune in to the next video. Perhaps it'll be something a little interesting.